Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler video series videos I do for the one hour over there, trout, food, and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I just saw the mailman go by, and he stopped at my mailbox. So I know he put some shit in there. It's just a question, is it the stuff that I'm waiting for, or is it sad things like bills and coupons and shit that I don't fuck with? Remains to be seen. But anyway, super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm inside the truck. Whilst I'm inside the truck, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Jimmy Wang Yu one-arm boxer shirt. It's Jimmy Wang Yu. Well, I mean, not actually him, clearly, but it's, kind of a cool comic book art style representation of him. If you're not familiar with Mr. Jimmy Wang Yu, who sadly passed away, I believe, last year at the time I'm doing this, the guy was a genuine icon of martial arts cinema. He was, for a guy who, oftentimes amongst, the martial arts cinema sort of realm, he has kind of a mixed reception in terms of certain aspects of his career. Mainly because, the guy, he wasn't a martial artist to any real extent. Like, I think he was like, I know he was like a swimmer, and I think he was like a, maybe like water polo or something like that. And then I think like he was in like the defense corps or whatever they have over there, or had over there at Hong Kong at the time. So like he learned some very basic stuff. But, he wasn't a Bruce Lee, he wasn't, even like a Jackie Chan or anything like that. His movements were not the prettiest, but he could do very long shots with his choreography, and especially as he went along, I would say he got pretty damn good, especially if you gave him like a sword or something like that. That seemed to kind of work out better for him. But in this particular film, he does not have a sword. He just uses his hands. Oh, wait, he just uses the one hand eventually, because the other one gets hacked off. But I love this movie. It's really good. I mentioned this in my last review. I wouldn't consider it a great starting point if you're getting into like the older martial arts cinema. If you ever want, I could definitely recommend some stuff. But I do still love this film. Anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, I just got through reviewing. I did some dumplings. And then I just got through reviewing a soup. It was a Thai soup called Po Tak, or Pho Tak, or whatever you want to call it, from a place called Charm Thai, which is a local spot. It's close to me. And, as I mentioned, those other ones, well, with it being a local place, it is going to end up in my Sampler Platter Local Love playlist. That playlist is just for spots more or less in my vicinity. Just places. I mean, I do have like some Portillo stuff in there and things, but it's like, it's local to Illinois. Anyway, so what am I trying for you today, folks? Well, it's very pretty looking. It is, boom, it's fried rice. But it's not just any fried rice, folks. No, indeed. First of all, I love fried rice. Like, I could eat fried rice just all day, and be perfectly happy. But this is not just any fried rice. Because, no, folks, this is kimchi fried rice. Which, if you're not familiar with kimchi, it's like a Korean, like, cabbage kind of thing. It's very, very, very fragrant, very flavorful. It's kind of a hit or miss thing. Some people don't like it. I like it in certain things. I'm hoping I'm going to like it in fried rice. Let's see, can we get a thing? Without it. Sure. I got it with shredded beef. And because they let you pick the protein. I do not remember off the top of my head how much it cost. I think it was like $13 or something like that, because it depended on how much the protein was. Like, I remember like the baseline, I think it was like about $11. And then, like the chicken was like the second cheapest, and the beef was like the third. And then it kind of just went up from there. Like, you get like tilapia and stuff in it. But I'm a humble guy. I wanted some beef, and so let's try out some kimchi fried rice. Oh, and they ask you what level of spiciness you want. I just got it at medium. Even at medium, though, it's got a little bit of a kick to it. This is really good. I like this a lot. So the thing that immediately I'm liking, for one thing, there's a lot of vegetables in it, which I do like. I like vegetables. I like the fact that it's got a lot of vegetables going on in it. You know, different tastes, different textures and stuff. The thing that I really like about it is that it's a lot lighter than most fried rices that I've had. Fried rice is typically kind of a heavy dish, you know. It's very, it's a little bit decadent, you know, and it's part of the reason why I like it so much. With this, with the fact that it's got, like I said, all of the vegetables in it, but even beyond that, like the rice itself, you know, it's got like more individual grains, whereas sometimes you get fried rice, you know, it's like a brick, you know, a delicious brick of fried rice. With this, it's a little bit more lighter, a little bit more airy. Veg all tastes good. Like I said, I like the kick from it. Big ass piece of beef there. Beef is nice and tender. I mean, I'm very down with this. Now, here, I believe this is like an actual piece of kimchi. So, let's go with the... Try to get a little bit more rice on there. Yeah, it's definitely the kimchi. So, okay. So I've got to say, of all the different elements, the kimchi might be the one that's a little bit more disappointing. Now, that said, it's not bad, by any means. Again, I actually kind of appreciate it's a little bit lighter than some kimchis that I've had, which can be almost a bit much. But that's the thing, with kimchi, I kind of feel like you want it to be a bit much, you know, like it is. Go away, fly. Go away. Go away. He's like, I don't know where to go. Well, fuck you. As long as you don't land on my food, I don't care. But no, it's like that's the thing with kimchi. Is like you kind of want it to be really punchy. You know, you want it to have, you know, it has like this almost a little bit of a sourness, a little bit of a spiciness to it. With this, it's fairly light in flavor, but it does ramp up at the end. Like at the end, that's when you get like a nice, you know, kind of, again, you get that little bit of a sourness, a little bit of that spiciness to it. I mean, I really like it overall. Like it's not like any fried rice I've had before. I love how much is going on. Like I love that it's fragrant, it's not heavy. Like this is it's very different type of fried rice. But it's really flavorful. It's fresh tasting. And then, you know, again, the kimchi is a little bit of a weak spot, but even then, when you do bite into it and you really let it do its thing, you do get a little bit of a kick from it. I mean, folks, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. Now, here's the thing. Would I get this in place of classic fried rice? No. Fried rice is still, like the classic stuff, is still, because it's just decadent and it's just, it's so good. This is still really good, but in a different way. I wouldn't get this if I wanted to get fried rice. I would get this if I wanted kimchi fried rice. That's what I would have, you know, go with this on. If I wanted just some basic, you know, just like artery clogging standard fried rice, I would definitely get that. But I do really like this as like an option because it's super good and it's not like any type of fried rice I've had before. Again, you know, the only criticism I have is I feel like the kimchi could have maybe had a little extra oomph to it. But that's a minor gripe. Now recommending it to other people. I would say yes, because like the only thing about it that would maybe be a little bit odd for people is the kimchi if you've never had kimchi. But even then, like the kimchi aspect of it, it's not like the domineering aspect to it, And so I do feel like it's something that even if you're not into kimchi, you could probably still kind of get into it because there's so much else going on. It's just packed with flavor and it's prepared really well. So yeah, man, I'm down with this. So, um, yeah, 5 things before I get out of here, I guess. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your folks. You go over there, have yourselves a truly kimchi-tastic rest of your life. Sure, kimchi is good. Like I said, used in the right things and stuff like that, but it's a good ingredient, I feel. Not something I would just eat on the daily, but I think it's supposed to be good for you, though, too. Don't take that at my word. I'm just, do your own research. Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole, especially when you're over there. Like, I've got delicious, kimchi, fried rice. I got a Thai soup over there. Like, I'm living it, folks. I'm having a good old time. But it's not always going to be the case. Some days are going to be really stressful and frustrating and just, with the fly again. Go away, fly. It's the one problem. I can't wait. Like, it's nice out, but I can't wait for fall. Oh, I can't wait for fall because there's no bugs. They just fuck off and everything. It is important when we run into situations in our life that are stressful, frustrating, etc. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you make your own kimchi, right? Because I know some people do that. And maybe you make your own kimchi. Maybe it's fantastic and amazing. Maybe you're going to watch this review and you're going to be like, kimchi fried rice. Hey. So you're going to make your own kimchi fried rice. You got to work with the recipe, first time out, But after a couple goes, you're going to get it. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to go over there. You're going to start selling it, from like maybe a little roadside stand. Just get your kimchi fried rice on the side of the road because that's the thing that people would sell on the side of the road, I guess. You make your way up, get a premium spot, maybe get a little spot on the corner kind of thing. Then maybe it goes from there. And then all of a sudden you got a kimchi fried rice empire. And who do you have to thank for that? Your good buddy Brandon. Can't believe I fucked up my own name. Yes, I can. That's perfectly within range of the thing that I would do. But, maybe when you have your kimchi fried rice empire, maybe just toss a couple bucks your good buddy Brandon's way. He can always use it. Or conversely, don't, you don't have to send me money. No, I'll take care of things and stuff like that. But hey, just go over there. Maybe just make it to make it if you like it. Bye.